Oi pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é Luciana da Street Smart Brazil. Today's video is not a Portuguese lesson. I get many emails and comments on my blog asking me about books to learn Portuguese. So today I'm really happy to tell you about 5 new books to learn Portuguese. A really cool thing about these books is that they are not traditional textbooks. They are short stories and dialogues in Brazilian Portuguese. The first book I'm going to show you is called Short Stories in Brazilian Portuguese by Ollie Richards. And I want to give you an idea of what's in each of these books. So if you make a decision to get one of them or some of them, you know what you're getting. This one comes with 8 short stories, and the stories include dialogues. Each story has 3 chapters, except the first one, it has 4 chapters. Each chapter is about 4 to 6 pages long, and the paperback edition is 8 by 5. Now each chapter is followed by a 1-paragraph summary of the chapter in Portuguese. It comes with a list of words and their translation in English, and it has 5 reading comprehension questions that are multiple choice questions with answers provided. The book does not bring a translation of the stories. It has no practice exercises and no grammar explanations. Now, is this book right for you? I don't know. It is not my goal here to tell you, go get the book. No, I want to show you that these resources are available. I want to tell you what they are about, and then you can make an informed decision whether you want to use them or not. For all of the books that I'm going to show you today, you can take advantage of the Look Inside feature on Amazon.com, and you can see the list of contents for all the books. You can read the first chapter of these books, and for some of them you can actually see quite a lot of pages, so it's totally worth it to do it. I am going to put a link to each book in the video description. Speaking of links, these links I am going to give you are affiliate links. It means that if you use them to make a purchase, I make a commission, which is a tiny commission, but I still ask you, if you're gonna get the book, please use my links. It does not affect the price that you pay for the book. And this video is not sponsored by any of the writers or publishers. I personally bought these books and I have them in my library. Okay, our next book is called Portuguese Short Stories for Beginners and Intermediate Learners by Language Guru. This one has 8 chapters, so 8 short stories. Each story is about 1.5 pages long. The paperback edition is 9 by 6. You get a list of vocabulary from each story with that translation in English, 5 reading comprehension questions with answers provided, and for this book you get a translation of the stories. There are no practice exercises and there's no grammar lesson in the book. I would really like to ask you to take 1 second to like the video, comment, ask questions if you have questions, share the video. This is how you show support. Muito obrigada. Okay, book number 3, Intermediate Portuguese Short Stories by Lingo Mastery. This one comes with 10 short stories. The stories include dialogues. Each story is 5 to 6 pages long. The paperback edition is 9 by 6. Each story comes with a list of vocabulary and the translation in English, and a 1-paragraph summary of the story in Portuguese and in English, and the 5 reading comprehension questions with answers provided. There is no text translation, no practice exercise, and no grammar. But for the grammar, each chapter above the title, right in the beginning of the story, it lists a grammar topic. And in the text, in the story, you will see there are some words in bold font. But those are not related. The words in bold font are the words that are in the vocabulary list at the end of the chapter. So they are not related to the grammar topic that you might expect to find in the chapter. A really cool thing about this book, it has the audiobook version. And I always say, if you're buying a book to learn languages and the book offers audio files in whatever format they are, even if you have to buy them separately, it's worth buying them because you will also be improving your listening comprehension skills and you will be learning pronunciation. So it's totally worth it. If you can, get the written texts and the audiobook, go for it. Now I want to tell you that, and this is true for all these books, the texts, the stories are simple. The writing is simple. The goal, after all, is not to present you with a sophisticated literary work. The goal is to offer you a simple way to learn more Portuguese. So the stories talk about different daily life situations and use everyday vocabulary. Book number 4, Portuguese Short Stories for Beginners by Lingo Mastery. It comes with 20 short stories. The stories include dialogues. Each story is 4 to 5 pages long. The paperback edition is 9 by 6. You get a 1-paragraph summary of the story in Portuguese and in English. You get a list of words with their translation in Portuguese and 5 comprehension questions for each story with answers provided. Similarly to the previous book, there is no translation of the stories. There are no practice exercises, and they do list a grammar topic at the beginning of each chapter, but there are no grammar lessons, and the words that are highlighted in bold font in the text are not related to the grammar topic. It also has the audiobook version. If you can go for it, it's the way to go. Finally, the last book is Conversational Portuguese Dialogues. This book has 115 short dialogues. And short is the right word. Some of them are half a page long, some of them are 1 page, 1.5 pages. The paperback edition is 9 by 6. And there is an English translation of every one of the dialogues, and it's also available in the audiobook version. And I want to encourage you to use my links, look inside on Amazon.com, get a good idea of these books to see if they will work well for you. I have a separate blog post about textbooks to learn Portuguese. I review 7 textbooks and I mention the pros and cons that I see in each one of the books. I will put a link to my blog post in this video's description. Last but not least, I have a blog post in which I talk in detail about this really fun book to learn Portuguese, Cinema for Portuguese Conversation. It uses 14 Portuguese language movies, almost all of them Brazilian, to help you learn vocabulary. It has a lot of good writing exercises and speaking practice opportunities. So if you are working with a tutor, this book is going to be really, really good. I will put a link to the book in the video description. This is what I had for you today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Muito obrigada. We offer one-on-one Brazilian Portuguese lessons via webcam. Our tutors are native speakers of Brazilian Portuguese and fluent in English, and they are well trained to help you advance your Portuguese and speak with ease. So book a trial lesson with us. Visit streetsmartbrazil.com. Obrigada.